It's been like so gloomy this week. I don't know if it's because of the hurricane or something, but it's actually so dark out. But it's okay, because I had a really original experience last weekend, and I'm gonna tell you about it. If you have no context for this at all, this is gonna be so insane, by the way. But basically over the summer, there was this game that like kind of went viral. And I think the main reason was that it was like unexpectedly good or something. Well, like the premise was objectively weird. It's a horse racing gacha game where all of the horses are anime waifus. I wasn't lying when I said it was interesting. I don't know too much about it, but people really seem to like it. And I have a couple friends that like play it too, right? And a couple of those friends are actually part of a student organization at Georgia Tech called RecCon. Basically every year, RecCon puts on a free like fan convention at Georgia Tech. And it's just really cool. They have like the same stuff as like regular cons, like panels and artist alley and cosplay competitions and everything, and it's so fun. So typically that's the one event that they do each year is RecCon, but they decided it'd be kind of funny to do a side event, and the side event was racing anime waifus that are horses in real life. For the longest time, I had no idea what the event was about. Like, I was just like, oh, they're planning something, that's cool. And I don't think I knew till like last week exactly what it was. But they always asked me to like pull up to stuff, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll come. So there I was on a Sunday afternoon, back at the alma mater once again, waiting to race horse girls in real life. But it was honestly really fun, so let me tell you about it. I actually got there around like 3:15, which was really nice because I was able to receive some people that came really early actually, and we were able to start like setting up the booth and that sort of thing. And as we were setting up, there were like people trickling in, and I was already kind of surprised by like how many cosplays people had. Like, I feel like the popularity is kind of recent, but it's also still not that big. At least in my sphere. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it is really popular. But so many people had like real set cosplays for it. Like, they pulled up in horse ears and tails and everything. Like, even some of my friends that are the officers pulled up in their own costumes. It's a tail. Oh no. This is my YouTube channel's second impression of you, by the way.
No!
You have beautiful horse ears.
Thank you. I melted them back together this morning. I may or may not have broken them at some point after DragonCon and before this.
But you look cute!
Thank you.
And obviously, since a lot of my friends are like part of the organization, I got to help them out a little bit. So I actually did a lot of crowd herding for them, which was kind of fun because I got to use a megaphone with like the little like walkie-talkie attached to it. Strike a pose, strike a pose, strike a pose. Whoa! I don't know, I should say something for the megaphone. I don't know what I should say.
Hello!
I used it for real things, I promise. So my friends were like, you should be an announcer. And I was like, at this point, I probably am because everyone at Buzz Studios keeps casting me as a newscaster. After everyone got like signed up and signed in, and this was a really organized event, by the way, because that's how RecCon rolls. Everyone who was in cosplay got to get together and take a really big cosplay picture. And not everyone was dressed up in horse girl outfits. There were some people who were not. We also had like the little fella from Hollow Knight and like the freaking Miles Morales Spider-Man, among other things. But I honestly thought that was still kind of fun because like, why not have an excuse to dress up, you know? Also, while we were taking the cosplay photos, there was like a takedown of the RecCon president, and I still don't really understand why, but it was funny to watch. And then the races began. Honestly, like, the races, they weren't like that serious or anything. They were more so just for the bit, almost kind of. And one of the RecCon leads made like these really awesome trophies that people could just like win. So I guess that's what everyone was fighting for. And it's definitely not to say that there weren't like hype moments when we were racing too. I know some people were betting, which is crazy. It's also just fun to like root for your favorite cosplayer and just go like, yeah. Spider-Man won the first race.
This could get worse or it could go away. I don't.
Spider-Man won the first race. Hello, Spider-Man. One guy I know, for example, lost his shoes during the first lap of his race. I don't know how that happened, but it was certainly interesting to watch. And overall, it was just simply like a fun time. It takes like one of the best types of nerds to like just pull up to such a niche event and just do your thing. If that makes sense. And I really love meeting and interacting with the people that show up to RecCon events and stuff because they're like literally the nicest people ever. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I know it's a little bit of a short one, but I was kind of soaking in the experience more than recording it, which is not a bad thing. However, RecCon did ask me to record some content for them, so that'll be up somewhere, probably on the RecCon Instagram if you want to follow them. And if you like this video, you should like and subscribe to this channel. And you should follow me on Instagram too. Maybe I'll show you guys some more pictures on there. But yes, I love doing random nerd things, even though I have no idea what's going on. Next week will be the Halloween video. I think I've told some people what I'm going to be, but I have not said it in a video yet. So I'm gonna show you guys how I made that costume and everything I do this weekend. All right, for now though, bye. I kicked it, bye.